Okay, guys, we are now into week 2. We're going to, because of the summer schedule, like I mentioned to you last week, is that you're going to have a few more, you're going to have probably a lot of times 2 chapters per week to go over. Not a lot of work, but it will be something that you can't wait to the last minute to do. The first during this week, and again this week is from May 29th to June 4th at 11:59 p.m. That's when this section closes, and I don't accept any late work. And I have to keep saying that because every year I have many students that, I'm sure they're very viable excuses, but I can't take any of them. So don't wait till the last second. But the first one chapter is assessing your health. Actually, this chapter 1, has 2 separate items of content. One of them is assessing your health, telling a little bit about what kind of health and what are the different aspects that go into making up your total health. But then also too, there's always a lot of times at the end of the chapter, it's a little something called focus on. And in this week, it has to be your financial health. Yeah, that is part of your total health. And in that, you're going to have a couple of quizzes. Now, these quizzes are only 10 points apiece, but because in that chapter, there's those 2 areas, I'm going to have a chapter 1 quiz, and then there will be a chapter 1A quiz. So make sure you do both of those. Again, it is in your course schedule. Lets you know how many points it's worth. They're about 10 points apiece. But make sure you do that. Also this week, we actually will start having a discussion question. These discussion questions are 25 points apiece. And in that, I will give you a question. And there is no right or there is no wrong answer. But I would like for you, when you click on it, you'll also click on the thread, and you'll give your opinion on that question for the during that week or for that chapter. And so then I also want you to make sure that you give an opinion, but you need to back up your opinion with some solid evidence. Either give me some sort of citing from your textbook that backs up what you're saying. Make sure you at least put a page number to let me know where you find it. Or if you find some sort of reference outside of this class, please cite it the way it is supposed to be cited. Give the name, and we're going to do APA. Now, if you're not familiar with how APA cites, please look in Purdue, Purdue, OWL, OWL. And it'll give you all the examples on how to cite your material. Also notice with this discussion question, there's a rubrics. It tells you exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm going to grade your discussion question according to that. And you'll see also in that rubrics where you'll need to click on 2 of your peers, your classmates, and read and respond to their opinions. And to make the best grade, any additional information that you add and can back up whether you agree or disagree with that. So that's the discussion question. Also this week you'll see, and this is all under Module 1, Life's Priorities and Finding the Right Balance. You'll see promoting and preserving your psychological health. This is chapter 2. You'll see that in both of these chapters, I've done a couple of things. I've given you what readings that I'd like for you to do. For instance, chapter 1, the pages. There's a PowerPoint in there. Review that. That's what I think is important. So I've picked those things out. Watch any videos if I happen to post, and then complete the activities that are there listed in your course schedule. I have something called clicker questions. Now these are questions that they're optional. You don't have to do them if you don't want to, but I strongly suggest that you do those. It's questions that I think are important that I have pulled from the text. Also, there is the quiz show questions. Again, that's also optional. But if you want to do well on the quizzes and the exams, that's where I get my questions. It's kind of done like on a Jeopardy theme type thing, so it is kind of fun. And then again, the quizzes look and the discussion question, and then looks like pretty much every week you're going to have an exam over the couple of chapters that you go over during that time. So there's a lot of good things here. I forgot to mention for chapter 2, what they're going to focus on is spirituality. Now, it's not what a lot of people think of when they think of spirituality, but it also talks about not just religion, but it also talks about how people take care of themselves as far as their psychological, spiritual self. And it's a good chapter. I mean, to give you an example, it's like just being aware of your impact on people, places, and events. Actively searching for meaning in life for yourself. Finding a way to give back, because knowing that service to others is a source of true happiness, and so on and so on. Interesting chapter. So read both of these chapters, 1 and 2, for this week. Make sure that you go through on your course schedule and look at the due dates. Make sure that you're not late, and complete all the quizzes and the discussion questions. And those I especially enjoy looking at and just seeing what you guys are thinking and talking about. So if you've got any questions, send me a message in course messaging, and I will definitely try to get back to you in at least a couple of days. All right, thanks and good luck.